Hi everyone, so today we are looking at using PFA Color Suite, the latest AI color grading pipeline and assistant to grade a fashion film in a very short time. I would say just 30 seconds, you are able to finish the entire timeline. So let's take a look. But before we start, let's take a look at the final outcome first. Let's check it out. Hi, welcome back. I hope you enjoy the color grading. So now we are going into the color grading session. So let's take a look. So we have the entire timeline here, flat, zero treatment is basically locked. We're gonna do all the processing. But with the AI color grading pipeline, everything has transformed. So first thing we're gonna do, we go to color correction log, grade with AI, go to exposure, grade with AI, correction white balance, grade with AI. And if you turn on the scope, you'll look at how the RGB Parade is like. Look at how insanely, crazily accurate this white balance is done. It's really saving you tremendous amount of time to do the nailing of the correction. If I reset everything, look at the before and after. It's such a big contrast. It's a small tuning, but it's very accurate to the eye of how accurate is the balancing. Okay. Next, we go to the CinePulse AI. We can just maybe lower the intensity a little bit, generate a look. We will filter through 135, all the parameters inside all the toolkit to create a look. So by this, okay, I really love how this thing looks like, but I want to add a little bit of cyan. So I can go down to the respective groups. Oh, I see what they've done. They try to add more magenta and green the scene, which I love. And I can fine tune by adding a little bit of cyan to the scene by reduce the rate output. Immediately, I get a very nice outcome. That's all. 30 seconds, finish the entire grade. Next, I can go copy and paste, of course. And the next shot, same thing. If I paste what I have just done, it works flawlessly because every single parameter here is 32-bit float. You will never run into the problem that always a LUT will not work on your image, but the promotion material is so good. It's because they are not relying on 32-bit float map. You are constraining by a lookup mapping table. So this is technology, is nothing to match for any LUTs out there. You have ultimate creativity and customization you can do. For example, if you want to reduce from scratch, just turn it off. We can do the same step, correction log, correction exposure, correction white balance, and we can go down, lower the film intensity for CinePulse AI, and then we create generate look. We can filter until we like the style. For example, I pretty much like just now this kind of candy kind of look, or this is very nice, but same, I want to keep the cyan consistent. I just want to lower the use film mixer to reduce the rate output to massage them into the cyan outcome. Done. I'm pretty much look at the before and after. And this is everything done. Imagine previously, if you want to build this look, it might take you 13 to 14 notes, but now just a few clicks is done. And I can copy and paste, same. It can work so flawlessly across different shots and image, and that's how powerful this entire grading system is. And it just works flawlessly, yeah, because film mixer overall is channel math. It's not like a pixel mapping like a lookup table. You are actually massaging the RGB channel to crosstalk to each other to form the look. And look at how well the screen protection is. If I increase the screen protection to max, all these teal and orange and all these teal and pink sliders will create a very nice treatment to the background only. It will never affect, if you look at the magenta and green, it will never affect the skin. But if you reduce skin protection, look at how weird the image is. That's traditional film mixer out there built in DaVinci Resolve. But with skin protection and in our own algorithm, this normalized slider becomes the ultimate film mixer tool that you can ever imagine, okay? So we can copy and paste and it works flawlessly. For example, this look is a bit too eerie. Let's go to generate look. Filter through another kind of style. Whoa, I like this treatment much better. And just imagine how simple it is now for you to grade entire episode. And for this shot, it's a bit challenging because there are less color, so we can do a lot of different things. Grade with AI first, grade with AI, grade with AI. We can go down to film density, okay? Let's go to color density. We reduce by the slider and increase the global density, and look at how well it adds the color in the scene. But because this scene is very neutral, so we can use film printer lights. Film printer lights is injecting colors on things that is not recorded on set. For example, now I want to add green, I want to add yellow to boost up the colors that previously not recorded on set to create a different kind of melancholy or sadness in the scene. I can. So that isolation, if you turn on the show production mask, it's a depth map on steroids. I can lower the shadow protection so that I have more areas bleeding into this injection of color. And this is very powerful when you want to match colors and you want to match hours of the day of the different shooting time. And we can just copy the gray. Look at how well everything just works flawlessly. The 2 orange is wow, it's on point. And just imagine this is created with AI. I haven't go down to individual tab to do. This is everything organized by CinePulse AI. As you grade with the system more and use the system more, you realize how powerful this engine is. For example, now I want to inject a little bit more green into the scene. I can go to Film Mixer, go to green output. I can increase the green output to add a little bit green, the nostalgic vibe to the scene. I can go to color density. I can add the global density to dense out the image a little. And I can fine tune and look at all my masks. Yellow, I can fine tune, make the yellow a little bit stronger. And I get very nice cinematic outcomes. And it's playing back 4K at 30 frames per second, okay? So now, same thing, I can do the same treatment to all the clips. I can make my adjustments and look at how well this grade stays. And imagine just within such a short time, we finish 6 minutes, we finish the entire timeline of grading, and we can play back so smoothly with everything intact. And that's how powerful it is. And now let me demonstrate one more thing. For example, you want to beat edit, right? Sometimes you have frames that have very punchy color. For example, we can go to color swap. We can adjust the red hue, turn on the red mask, the skin, and all these are red, right? So I can tune them, maybe this one to green, this one to pink, this one to different kind of vibes. I can turn to yellow. I can turn to purple. It's 360-degree hue, so it can be cyan. So I can create a lot of dramatic looks and style with this kind of tool. And you have the overall control for anything and any look you want to create. You can go a little bit crazy here. So imagine you play back this, then it will be a very nice beat edit to the music. Okay, so that's all for this episode. My name is Nash. So you can download the free trial of PFA Color Suite, but remember, free trial is always one iteration and version behind, so it's 10.2. If you want to get the 11.3, you have to acquire a license. But before you commit to a license, test out all the functions for free. See whether this is really a technology that is so ahead of all the competitors out there. Treasure the promo code Thank You 2026 is 45% off. It's ending this month, so treasure our opportunity. We also have monthly subscription, we have yearly subscription as well. So try it out before you make any commitment. Okay, my name is Nash, Passion Builds Ambition. I shall see you in the next one.